Okay, let's get back to it. I didn't know it would give me another deck. Give me the same deck. Looks like I rolled into one that's actually worse. I'll have to go Cam first and just pray he doesn't have Falcons. Which he probably will. Because most people do. But yeah, this is like a 7 farm Cam at least, maybe 6. Murloc does like to play with moles after all. This is not a good deck. Very, very, very not good. But we're not getting punished. Punishment is going to be a complete lack of any tier 1. No, actually, yeah, let's do those. We don't want to have to go into the water. I mean, in one sense, that's good, because 4 cams will actually crush lizards. On the other hand, this. Shame we lost 1 there, but absolutely worth. It's playing pretty greedy.
Okay. Jest włodzić wielbia wąs. Sie können ja nicht feststehen in ihr Telu. Lot. Semelios.
darn, he has falcons.
Shesvud, Eshlom, Esployon. No, he not this chess.
Doesn't make things impossible, does make them very difficult. Especially because of this timing. Okay, he's not attacking. I got a lucky save there. Because I would have been in a lot of trouble. I genuinely don't know which of us. I'm gonna have to kind of rush his bases down. No, he's got me. Why's my army value so low? I guess I still had an owl and oh, I still had an owl and a boar building. Shouldn't have sold the balloons, but I don't know how much it would have helped. Anyway, this is another really bad one. But like I said, I do need to check on my pie, so I don't actually mind if I go out early this one. Let's see if I can pick up a Murloc likes to do this. That's a nice one. Oh, we've got a tier 2 one on us. Losing the mole is a suboptimal, but it's a worthy trade for a farm. I really didn't expect it coming from me, of all people. I am like the least moly person on the planet. I forgot you could burrow back to them. That would have been useful to remember. I could have saved it. Oh well. Now, lizards or squirrels? You see lizards? Don't love that.
Yes, George.
should have borrowed back to put down a machine gun. That's on me. Actually, I should probably keep this here. No, I'll keep it over here. So he has to march into it while crossing the water. He can probably just mass lizard me is the problem. That was unfortunate. I knew the risk, so... Okay, losing the machine gun for that is definitely worth it. Problem is, I think he just walks in and kills me. Do some sweeping. There they are. That's really annoying. How did I not clear them? This water's really ruined with me. I've lost all my falcons already. And I've completely mismarked this. I didn't have enough stuff for shot, but I mismicroed that last fight pretty badly. I needed to be on the other side of the water. Oh well. Well, let's see if QQ's doing this one. Is the only one going on? We've got Geordie versus Murloc, we've got Ocean versus GQ, Avenue versus Hylix, and Panoramic versus Sasha. Oh, Sasha. Okay, Squirrel, Lizard, Falcon, Cam, Wolf, Mine against Squirrel, Crow, falcon, skunk, cam, wolf. I will have to make sure. I probably will have to leave halfway through the game to make sure that my pie isn't burning. I'm also starving. So I'm going to eat a packet of crisps. Pardon me. Alright. So both players have plenty of expansions. Geordie's are more bunched up together, which I would prefer. Both going for triple tier 1 openings. Very standard. Okay, cams for Geordie as Murloc comes around with the lizards. He could pick off a farm here. Geordie needs to burrow back. Okay. 2 farms for 8 lizards. It's not a great trade. Geordie's doing the right thing by counter-attacking. Lizards can get snowballed on the defensive very easily. But I think Murloc's had enough time. Picking off a Warren isn't bad. I think Geordie could either hold until his cams get here or cut his losses. He doesn't want to do this though. He wanted a fight to not happen until the cam made it. Can he micro this cam away? He can. Oh, he releases it too early. Or maybe Murloc decloaked actually. You can preempt the path Murloc's chameleons take, because you have to stand still for like 2 seconds. Okay, but Geordie still has a pretty solid army. He's got cams which are anti-tier 1. Murloc is doing well, kiting him back and forth around this little blockage. Cams go down, but they take most of the army with them. So now Geordie needs to focus fire on all these Warrens and gut them down before Murloc can build up enough forces to send him packing, but he can't quite make it. It's good damage, don't get me wrong, but Geordie is 2 farms down this entire time. And we're approaching the 5-minute mark. I don't think the crows are doing anything for him. Crows are one of those units where if you can't get a lot, you might as well just not get them at all. At least I feel. But I'm not great at using crows. Okay, the cams come in again. I think there might just be too many squirrels this time though. That eco is really making itself felt. Yeah, Murloc just has the economy to weather the assault, and Geordie now with the fallowing. These 2 farms were really precious because they weren't pre-built farms. They were fresh. Like if if it had been these 2 farms on the edge that had been picked off, then but at this point, you know, they would have fallowed anyway, but so it doesn't matter as much. Geordie would still be on 4 farms. But he has to actually rebuild these fresh ones. And these these farms are about to fallow soon anyway, so it's not really worth it. One camp isn't enough to deal with this many tier 1. And that's going to be a game for Murloc. Geordie fought well, but the simple, just constant 2 farm advantage was too much. I need to go check my pie. I will be right back. Okay. Bad news is I've missed the fight. Good news is my pie turned out pretty well. So what's going on here? My screen turned off. Alright, so squirrel pigeon, falcon skunk, cam, wolf against squirrel, toad, falcon skunk, cam, wolf. It looks like Geordie took this mill, didn't put any farms on it, got knocked out. Murloc, really. Oh, wait, he's taking this mill at the corner. So he's got his second, it's pretty safe. Geordie has a ninja that Murloc hasn't scouted, but we'll probably start checking soon. Geordie needs to take one of these just so it doesn't look like he's got a ninja. Otherwise, Murloc's just going to run straight up to the only farm, only mill he can't easily see. Just don't know if the Geordie has the army here to handle this. A lot is going to depend on how well these toads connect. But he's got his falcons out, so if he can clear up the squirrels, he's in the clear. But there's 18 of them. Oh, I like this though, little run around. That farm doesn't really matter again. It was about to fallow anyway. Bit of structure damage. Keep those toads safe. Alright. Cams eat the toads and the squirrels clear up the falcons. Yeah. Geordie just didn't have enough of a front line to hold. And even if he needed to get a really solid toad connection into like the Murloc squirrels. But he was looking to trade for like 2 or 3 to 1. So at that ratio, it has to be really good. Yeah, Murloc takes it. Alright, squirrel, skunk cam, badger fox, machine gun promotion against squirrel mole, raccoon, fox, mine, artillery from QQ. So, see if he can do better without squirrels than I did. Nice pie. I cooked with this one, literally. Alright, so QQ going for raccoons first, straight into the fox, kind of deck forces him to. He's got an actually alright map for this. He's got a very defensive position he can hold, safe in the corner here, while he gets up his expensive units, and if he wants to push out, this expansion's easy, and he can set up defensive structures, again, pretty easy to cover both, and even put pressure on a third or fourth. He remembers to burrow back to his mole warren. A lot of people still forget that, including myself. Oh, but the mole gets uncovered. Yeah, you can't fit all 3 moles in that one little square. So as the second one came up, it pushed the other one down the steps, and the squirrel saw it. Could have been a nice snipe on the tier 2 warren, but I'll have to go without. Still, an arty here could go pretty hard. Somewhere around, like, where his raccoons are now, maybe a bit farther back. Because you got this route here. Honestly, I think from these steps, arty could reach. But because this is so narrow, you could also just put down a couple of mines and be fine with it. Then you got this path around here, which the arty wouldn't be able to cover out to here, but would be able to cover, like, up to this mill, which gives you a nice pocket of safety. Okay, QQ using the mines pretty well. Baiting his opponent into them, using them to cover his retreat on this, like, narrow choke point. Ocean trying to cam snipe it, but there was only one there. These pigeons letting that fox get right back into the fight straight away. So behind this, QQ is just slamming down more raccoons. He probably wants to eco up. Like, the problem is Ocean is actually doing the right thing by tanking and, like, ecoing up, because he knows his opponent can't push. He could catch the fox out if he does that, but he needs both of his chameleons there to do it. And even then, honestly, that might not quite be enough DPS. He might need 3. But he's got this mill to expand to, this mill to expand to. They're both pretty safe. Some pigeon, high ground vision, plus the fox can snipe off a few farms, but not all of them. Again, the cam's going in alone. It needs to have both of them if that's going to work. Otherwise, Ocean is just bleeding out squirrels he doesn't need to. Pull your army back. You can pull your army back, because a fox can't do anything about this machine gun. If they all come in, then you can move forward. Because he wants to basically be heavily ecoing and then getting his own tier 3. He's got both cams. One of them is already out. He needs to keep them both. What's QQ doing with all his food? Where is he? Oh, that's an unlucky mine hit. That cam just hits a mine, gets decloaked, and that allows the fox to pick it off, and then the other one follows shortly after. This is so many mines. Ocean just needs to be building his own tier 3. Or just mapping up cams, honestly. He's going for a badger with no pigeon and into a fox and a minefield. I don't really see it. I think he'd be better off with his own fox. Try and snipe QQs, counter sniping. But he's bleeding so much because he's leaving his army in the fox's range when he could just bring them back like 6 feet. He's just bled out so much, so many units that even with double the eco of QQ, he's not able to keep up on army, which is kind of ridiculous. That's another 60 food. I mean, that cam probably took 60 food worth of mines out with it, to be fair. When mines are all clumped up like this, one unit can walk into like into them and set off like 4 at a time. QQ's not going to be able to get this. Kind of confused why I didn't sell sooner. Oh, bringing in his fox. That feels like a miss micro. That feels like a massive miss micro. I don't think he meant to rally all, but he's getting away with it simply because he's got the numbers. Can these raccoons do this? They probably can with the pigeons healing them. The skunks don't kill them quickly enough. A lot of them are on low HP, but they can still shoot. This badger just isn't here yet. It's annoying. The badger would clear all of this up. But Ocean was supply blocked for so long. He just lost so many units that he didn't need to. Squirrel, pigeon, skunk, raccoon, badger, machine gun from Ocean against toad, pigeon, falcon, skunk, snake, balloon from QQ. Okay. Another no squirrels, but let's see. QQ's done alright so far. Okay, quick snake. Gonna tank some pigs here. That's one dead pig. Two, that's two dead pigs. This is gonna be a third. Yep. 3 pigs for a snake is definitely worth it. That is devastating damage. QQ might have just won the game off the back of that. Ocean honestly just needs to counterattack now. He's so far behind if he tries to take this into the long game. Though he does have the deck advantage in the long game. I don't know if he knows that. It's not a huge advantage. QQ has snakes and falcons to deal with the badger. And balloons. Just I don't know if Ocean could move into this many toads. It's 2 toads for every squirrel. And as long as QQ micros the snakes well, the raccoons shouldn't get them. Or at least, at the very most, they trade. QQ going for 33 toads. It's going to be crazy. No snakes, all toad. Okay, he's trapping the army. Ocean probably wanted to just go all in on the mill there. Make sure he got something. That would have been a fair trade, honestly. He probably could have done it. If he just rallied all on the mill, he probably could have gunned it down. And then QQ would have traded his entire army for Ocean's army and 240 food worth of eco. It's pretty hefty. So QQ trying to win with Toad only is it's a challenge. I've seen it done. I've done it myself, but it's not easy. I think I've done it myself. I've definitely tried it. It takes a surprising amount of toads to kill a mill. And yeah, I'm not sure if they'll be able to tank these 2 machine guns enough to actually get this one. He's going for it. Okay, he does. But now what does he do? Because Ocean's attacking and he don't have any army, he's just going to go for the infrastructure. Makes sense. Should have really prioritised finishing off that tier 2 Warren. Yeah, this is a problem with toads. You can't really trade up, so you need so much eco that QQ, without this mill fully farming, I don't know if QQ can do it. This mill is almost dead. It's got all its health, but it's nearly out of wheat. It's got basically 1 farm in it. This one's really close to QQ's front lines, but that actually works for Ocean because it stops QQ from rebuilding this one. And QQ is finally going to go for some tier 2, go for some falcons. But look at these toads, they're just not getting enough done. That was, what, 18 toads? Killed 5 squirrels and a raccoon. Toads just do not scale up well enough. And they're guaranteed dead every time, so you can't really trade. It's very hard to trade efficiently with them. In fact, it might be all but impossible. Unless you're dealing with, you know, melee units. Okay, but this, forcing Ocean off this mill is going to be a big deal. QQ's still behind in eco, but Ocean is now forced back onto his starting mill, which only has 1 working farm. I can't quite see how much wheat is left on it, but it doesn't look like a lot. Surprised QQ hasn't gone for the mill. Ocean still has his machine guns from way back when on here. QQ could just... Ocean should take out this raccoon and pick off the infrastructure. and pick off the mill. Like, still there. I guess he just doesn't want to leave himself exposed to an attack. Okay, the farm's gone down. But he needs to kill this mill. Anyway. It's worth the 10 seconds. Okay, so QQ's on 2 farms. Ocean's on 1, but he's got a second one queued up. But Ocean has no warrens, which is a big problem. QQ could probably sell his pigeons. I understand why he doesn't want to, but he probably could get away with it. I don't think Ocean is going to attack. And that would give him a full 120 food that he could just slam down into farms. It's 2 farms, but still that doubles his eco. So he can get those pigeons back fairly quickly. But maybe it's safer to just play the long game from here. Like, with 3 squirrels and 1 raccoon, if Ocean pushed into 4 falcons, I don't think QQ would have a problem dealing with it. I think the falcons would win that. But maybe. Maybe they wouldn't. QQ looking for an angle. Does pick off the machine gun, which is pretty sizable. That's a decent chunk of Ocean's army at the moment. And it's covering his vulnerable farms. Yep. Oh yeah, QQ absolutely will have this. QQ does have this. Tough spot for Ocean. He probably needed to put down another squirrel warren, but he needed eco as well, so see which is Sasha against Lin Leo, who I don't know. Is that Arulu? No, that's...
What's up, Tosh?
Hey, not much. You know, got knocked out early because random generation decks didn't favour me. But I was distracted anyway.
That second game, you were supposed to win, bro. What happened? You're like standing in front of the water.
Yeah, I know. I was distracted. I had a pie in the oven and I was really worried about it. So I was only playing with half my brain.
Only Tosh would have something in the oven while he's playing a game of Tooth and Tail with the random deck.
I don't think it's that weird. I'm sure that happens plenty of times. But yeah, if I'd just been behind the water, it would have been fine.
It's a real pro move.
It was annoying though that I was really annoyed with his cams though when I tried to, like, I specifically like went there into that corner to decloak them and got like the eye icon, nothing decloaked, so I moved to another spot and then the cams appeared from that spot I'd just been in. I don't know how I missed them, but I must have been within like a tile.
You were right on top of them, and then he moved as soon as I guess he saw you on the mini map.
That was slightly annoying.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
What do you think of Sasha's deck? I can't believe he's running ferrets.
Yeah,
Double
Sasha's not
expand.
been I've not seen Sasha play for a while, so I don't know what his style is anymore, but this is not the, you know, perfectly meta Falcon Skunk combo that he usually used to go for. Who is Lin
I'm all
Leo?
for it.
Are they new or are they someone who's been renamed?
I think it's panoramic.
Okay.
I think. I hope, because otherwise we're watching a fake game, and I don't want to do that. I don't watch fake games, you know what I mean?
Why has he gone for 2 farms on one mill and then 2 farms on another, you think?
I think Deep Sea Sasha is trolling.
Maybe.
Must be, right? It's got 2 Scroll Warrens and double expanded.
Is he DMing?
I think it's gonna pay off though. Somehow. I think it's gonna pay off.
Well, it doesn't look like Lin Leo's going to attack, and he... I mean, it is honestly pretty safe. Like, it's a long... quite a far distance for Lin Leo to try and pressure. And he only had, like... he basically had the same army anyway.
They really do.
Yeah.
And now Sasha's going for snakes, so they're gonna be fine if Lin Leo does decide to move out. I mean, this so many farms have been taken already.
Yeah, this actually is... I don't know if this was just messing around with Sasha or if it was like a deliberate strategy, but it seems like it's going to pay off. Because now he's just going to have more eco.
Yeah, this is really crazy.
Okay, Lin Leo is looking like he's going to attack. Can Sasha hold? Probably.
Probably.
But this...
Sasha sees the move out and takes more farms.
Well, he's got more farms, but he's also got more warrens. He's got the economy to do both.
Yeah, I guess so. TNT's crazy like that. Like now Sasha can just do whatever they want. Okay, good skunk grass though.
Lin Leo's like last timing window. That skunk is probably dead.
Okay, the snakes are gonna go down. There's still one skunk that's alive.
Yeah, that could be big, but there's no squirrels to support it anymore.
Oh, the one crow.
Sasha just has
Hero
all
crow.
the squirrels. Yeah, that he didn't pull that mole back. Why? Why did he die defending his mole warrens? They're not that important. And Sasha floating 300 food. Well, he
Casual
was.
float.
Slam it all into crows. I think Sasha's won it with that. An extra 8 farms. Won the fight.
Oh.
Lin
Little
Leo
mole
missed
flank.
his opportunity. Ooh. I mean, even if Sasha moves out completely, Linleo burrows back to these and sends them in, I don't think the moles are going to have time to go through all 3 mills.
No. Look how many crows this is. This is 51 crow.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to stop that.
I'm not sure how to stop crow in general. It's like a mass... I've had even number of squirrels and it hasn't worked.
Even if they're just sitting there and the crows go in?
Nah.
Squirrels lose that fight?
Yeah, I think crows scale better. Because they can overlap in the air.
Yeah, I guess the damaged ones are in the back. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's crazy. Crows are pretty nuts.
Yeah. I mean, these moles, they got 1 warren. Linleo didn't burrow to them. He just rallied across the map.
Oh my
Trying
god.
to take a mill. He's not going to get this. The pigs are handling it.
I really wish this worked.
Got some crow help, but... Yeah. Like, this was a... Like, this eco was a hefty gamble by Sasha, but it worked out. It might have been a deliberate strategy, because the mills are basically in the same place. So he can defend one as easily as he defends the other. It's just,
it just seems like a lot of food to invest into. Like 120 just to, that does nothing right away at least.
Well, it's actually
But-
it's really only the 60 food for the mill, right? Because then he's putting down like the same number of farm. Then you just match farms, and then you can just stay 1 ahead of your opponent easier. I don't know.
I guess
I'd have
so.
to go through the actual timing of it. But there was a while where it seemed like they were just like, it was 4 farms on this mill and then 2 farms each on these. I don't know. Well, it worked out one way or the other.
Damn.
Sasha's eco just became insurmountable.
You know what? If Sasha picks ferrets and that doesn't use them, I don't give him the points. You know, the style points. You gotta actually use the ferrets to get the points.
Well, he's not getting star points because he's not randoming like us, and not randoming into no squirrel lizards, like going with toad mole as his only tier 1, or crow pigeon
Right.
or something.
Cowards use squirrels.
Yeah.
Owl ferret, classic.
Yeah.
The mice
Look,
hold them in place while the ferrets reign supreme.
yeah, it looks like one of your decks.
It really does. Man.
I hope we do get to see some ferrets. I haven't seen ferrets in a while.
Did you beat the new Hollow Knight yet?
Yes.
How was it?
Brilliant. Like there were definitely frustrating parts about it, but the more I think about it and the more, because like I would like play the game and then go watch other people play through the game, and I'm still like watching all those hours of content of various streamers, and the more I watch of it, the more convinced I am that it's actually just a really, really well designed game, because there's so many parts that people have been complaining about, saying, oh, this part is actually just overtuned, or this run back is awful, but they all seem to be different parts, and when I take a step back and view the whole thing, I think it all comes together really well.
Maybe I should take another shot at the first Hollow Knight, because I got like midway through. At least I think I got midway through, and then I kind of just stopped playing. I don't know why. I just
Do you know where you
kinda
got
did.
to?
Like the battle arena part.
Well, the
Maybe a little
Colosseum.
bit further than that. Yeah, the Colosseum.
That's a decent chunk into it. I would have thought you'd, have decided whether it was for you or not by then.
Well, I was enjoying it. I think at that point I forgot. Like I took a week or 2 break, and I forgot where I was and where I had to go, and I just couldn't. I got stuck just like
That can suck.
like.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like you just like I forgot my way.
that
It's a ferret
happens.
opener.
That's happened to me like 2 or 3 times with Disco Elysium. Everyone says it's brilliant. I tried to get into it. I think I got through like the tutorial basically. Put it down for a week. Couldn't remember where I was supposed to go, what I was doing. Did the same thing again. And I've done that like 2 or 3 times where I've basically only finished the first day. And I just have to put up with everyone telling me how great the game is. When I'm like, I don't know, it's like an 80-hour game or something. It's like a pretty dense RPG, I think. And I've basically got like 2 hours in at most. Ooh, ferrets for farms.
I like it. I think Linleo could just win this with these
yeah,
Falcons.
Sasha
Don't
might
be scared. Go in, go in.
Overinvested there, but Panoramic is taking his time. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really matter if these ferrets come out as long as he kills the pig, the squirrels.
What are we doing?
Kill the squirrels. What? Where are you running? The ferrets can't hit the falcons. Just kill the squirrels. Don't move in with your squirrels.
What is going on in this game? Unbelievable. This is. I think people get scared that they see the deep sea Sasha tag and they're just like,
yeah,
I can't do it. You know?
They
just convince themselves.
Feels like top player privilege there for Sasha getting away with that because Linleo had him.
I mean, he's okay, but Sasha's going to 4 ferrets now, and all we have to do is target squirrels.
Yeah,
and we
just
win.
Kill the squirrels.
This is fine. This is really good.
Okay,
this is really
this is a good angle.
Don't back up. Don't back up. Don't back up. Just keep going. Yes, 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 yes. Panoramic. Okay.
He's not.
Why are we targeting the
middle? He stopped. He thought he had it, so he stopped microing. He needed to keep focus firing the squirrels. I mean, 4 ferrets do actually go through the 9 squirrels Linleo has pretty quickly, to be fair, but still.
Yeah, 4 ferrets is like kind of disgusting in a way, because they have a lot of health too.
It's not easy to chase them down.
The barbed wire is nice with the ferrets too, I think.
You always want some sort of defensive structure you can hide behind with your ferrets.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, Sasha, I see you.
Okay, but Sasha is getting, you know, he's cornered himself, really. He's turtling up. Which does give Linleo the rest of the map to do with as he pleases. But he bleeds a falcon that he doesn't need to. And Sasha is not going to let off. Like, Sasha never makes that mistake of not attacking when he has the advantage. Okay, he isn't actually going to attack. Never mind. I think he might have been able to
take more farms. More farms, please.
But he probably wants to expand at this point, because otherwise that would have been pretty much an all-in, I think. He's got no way to get any eco. It's actually quite hard for Sasha to expand. He's got this mill in the low ground, which, you know, is sort of surrounded by Linleo's army. Or he's got this mill off to the side, which, again, is sort of right on the front lines. And
yeah, it's like he doesn't have enough territory to put down the barbed wire first to expand, so it's like it's like impossible, I think. But you know, never say never with some of these players.
He's got mass squirrels, so does Linleo, because that is what this game comes down to. 9 times out of 10, who's got the most squirrels? So it could just turn into a big old punch up.
Here we go. He's got to target the ferrets for some reason. Okay.
Oh, these squirrels from Sasha were not organised properly when the fight started, but it looks like they're getting through. Like, these multiple ferrets are doing much better against a blob of squirrels than I expected them to. And now Sasha can surely counterattack. He can get some damage done. Is he going to go for the mill? He can't get the mill, surely, no. He loses a ferret.
Don't target the ferrets! Stop targeting ferrets!
Yeah, Linleo, like, the ferrets are the least of it. If he gets the squirrels, he gets the ferrets for free. But I guess, since he wasn't going to win that fight, he doesn't get to sell on the farm. I guess it's best to, you know, make sure you get the tier 2, but I think the squirrels just overwhelm at this point. Yeah. Looks like Sasha's managed to claw it out. We did get to see some ferrets.
It's too funny. Linleo cannot believe what they're saying. Oh, but surely they have another mill. Like,
no. Just run around and check every single mill.
Sent to the kitchen. Oh, unbelievable.
Yep.
That is so funny. When AFK squirrels win versus crows? That's what I think, Lucas, but that could be wrong as well. What's the snowflake direct relief?
I think like once you get to, I think like up to 9 or 12, the squirrels win, and then the crows start overtaking them. Like crows scale really well. They're a weird unit like that, but they're not. They're also not something I use a lot.
Let's see here. So I guess who is next? Sasha doing the score.
So we got
Now it's me
Murloc
versus
versus
Evil
you,
Murloc.
Avalou versus Sasha.
Ugh, alright, I gotta fight Evil Murloc. Okay, I'm gonna jump out of this so I can talk shit.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Yo, what's good, man?
Oh, hello, Lucas.
It's watch the stream. Thought I would come over since he's gone, keep you company. How are you doing?
Doing alright.
You gonna stay up for long after this PBC?
We'll see. I do have to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be a long one. By the rate it's going. Still got bronze to do after. I'm starting to have doubts anything's gonna happen after the PBC. But if it does, maybe we could do some drawing. Would you be down for Garthic phone? Maybe some more TNT people show up here.
Yeah. I'd be down for something. It's just, Tuesday is the day I have to get up the earliest in the week. I have to get up at like 7:30. So, it's not the best night for me to be up late gaming. Especially because tomorrow I got to do stuff after as well, so I can't like come back from the workout and just go straight back to sleep.
Right, well, we'll see what happens. Kikyu never is good with keeping promises. So Tuesday might not even happen. Oh, you said you're down for the Don't Starve experiment.
Yeah, I've just been very obsessed with Silksong recently, but
yeah, I figured. Yeah, because I was like thinking of what we could play, because I think Battlegrounds for the time being is dead to me. I don't know how you feel about it.
no, don't really care.
Do you still play it?
No, haven't in a while.
Yeah, so like I thought about the games, and Don't Starve was one that I know we used to play. So maybe trying to do all the bosses could be fun.
Alright, what we go? So, QQ getting his snakes out. Haven't talked about the game at all. You've seen the Badger getting up to 4 snakes. Murloc has 9 pigeons coming to help support it, which isn't going to be a huge amount.
Wait, are you streaming?
Yeah, of course I am.
Oh,
Like, what do you
shit.
mean, are you streaming? I have streamed for PBC, like, every week. For, like, the last 5 years.
Maybe you were giving the spot to QQ, I don't know. Shit. Okay then, I'm gonna step down then for now, leave the spotlight to you guys, and I'll come back after
Alright.
the PBC is done.
Okay, see ya. Alright, well here comes QQ. Right, here comes Murloc. Well, here comes both of them really, but let's see. QQ doesn't have his 4th snake out. Does he have enough army? He has slightly less army. He's kind of given up the mill. Probably wanted to take the fight closer up, further up where they originally met. But he didn't have his whole army ready. He needs to get those tags on. Okay, that's a dead Badger. None of the snakes die, which is huge for QQ. They'll clear up the last few tier 1s. So QQ did lose a mill and 2 farms, which is not nothing, but clearing up all of those units while keeping his tier 2 alive is huge, because this is 240 food. That's a massive advantage at this point in the game. But is it enough to push in with? He does have tier 1 support. He's already gunned down a lot of tier 1. Squirrel snakes aren't the best at tier 1, but they're still, you know, tier 2 units. They'll do the job, especially when there's 4 of them. They're not good at dealing with large crowds because they can only hit one thing at a time, and they tend to overkill a lot. So like you'll have seen squirrels there which had like 5 poison tags on them, when 1 is going to kill it. So the snake damage gets quite awkward, because you do sometimes want multiple, because the snake damage ticks over time. That speeds up with the number of tags on them. So if you only put 1 tag on a squirrel, the squirrel is still basically an effective fighting force for, you know, the next 10 seconds. So you want like 2, maybe 3 tags on it to pretty much kill it straight away. But then there's still a lot of damage going to waste, and you've only, that's like 3 of your tier 2s taken out for killing 1 tier 1 unit. So yeah, the maths just doesn't work out very well with snakes, but with snakes dealing with massive tier 1, but Kiko had his own tier 1. And the snakes were just able to tank what was there from Murloc, as well as get a few volleys off before Murloc even really started fighting back, which helped a lot. Okay. So Murloc forced to expand now, which puts him in a bit of an awkward position. I don't know if he can hold this. But yeah, there's more tier 1 on QQ's side anyway, and then he has all the snakes. Like, there's just no way he was going to be able to withstand that attack. So we've got squirrel, lizard, crow, falcon, snake, wolf against squirrel, lizard, toad, falcon, cam, wolf. No one doing anything too wild in the early game. Map-wise, both players have to expand outwards, but have options. I'd imagine we see Murloc go down into the right and QQ go up into the left. But it's going to force them to fight because neither of those positions are particularly defensive. So it's going to be awkward. We might just see them one base all in instead. Okay, what we're doing? More... anything? Okay, looks like QQ might be moving in. Squaring up for an attack. Squirrel, lizard, crow against squirrel, lizard, toad. There's only 3 toads, but if they can blow up all the lizards in, it'll give Murloc a huge advantage. So here we go. The toads don't blow up the lizards, but QQ's so busy micromanaging that the toads just blow up the squirrels anyway. Plus, because QQ was the one threatening Murloc, rather than the other way around, Murloc was able to just put down more warrens as he was defending. And QQ wasn't, so Murloc ended up going into that fight with far more, well not far more, but 6 more squirrels. A decent enough number, but still this mill is under assault. It's relatively fresh, so it's still not got its max health. QQ just doesn't want to commit to it though, because he could probably kill it, but he'd lose so much of his army that he wouldn't be able to survive the counterattack. Bit of a stalemate. This mill is very well protected just by geography, just from being so far out of the way. Murloc could leave most of his army here, take his lizards, and pick off these pigs though. Okay, Murloc doing a bit of a sell, trying to get into cams. If he can get up to 4 cams, he'll just squash whatever QQ's got. This mill getting a bit more tanky, but still permanently stuck at half health. Okay, Murloc realises 4 cams might be too ambitious, goes for 2 instead. But even just 2 will help a lot. And Murloc is finally going out. Okay, Toads don't get great hits. That lets QQ's Squirrels get a good win. Now he can probably push the mill, or is he going to go for the Warrens? Or the army? There's one cam here, but that's not going to be enough. And Warren Falcons aren't great against holding off tier 1 either. It looks like QQ might have this, but Murloc's units are rallying. More and more coming out. The mill does go down, which is huge. Murloc only has one farm and it's about to fallow, so he'll have to sell units to get any eco back. Meanwhile, QQ's just got this base farming away. Nice and safe. Murloc trying to get his cam in there for something sneaky. But he just takes a fight. He has to, really. He loses tier 2, but it looks like he is taking out the army. He needs to kill the pigs first. He can't afford to kill the mill. He's just leaving his units there. He's panicking about starvation. He has plenty of time. It takes 20 seconds to build a mill. So he had the time to kill these pigs first. I think he might have mattered, because now it's let QQ build up his army again. And now QQ isn't on starvation, because if QQ didn't have these farms, then he'd have to sell ones. Okay, this could be the last fight. Looks like QQ's winning. Numbers were about even, but Murlocs have to come from farther away. And yeah, QQ takes it. Knocking out the Murloc.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hey,
we got him.
QQ, you're back. Well done.
We're back. We're back. Thank you. I think Sasha and Arlu next.
Yeah, are they coming here? Well, Sasha is.
I think Arlu's watching, so he should know that he's up. Oh. I can't believe Evo Murloc threw that game so hard.
Hmm.
I think he like built tier 2 for some reason. He just needed to build tier 1 and just run me over.
I don't know, it looked pretty even for a lot of it. His mill was just a lot more vulnerable and the damage added up. And I don't think the Toads ever got the greatest.
That first fight, like he had a base up and the first fight went really well in his favor, and I think all he needed to do from there is just like scout and build tier 1, but maybe I'm wrong. It seemed like a slam dunk for him. Look, everyone's try-harding now. Earlier with the boar. I wonder how boar is this patch. I think the wolf is probably one of the strongest. Last tournament though, I was running boar, falcon, crow was like my late game comp. I thought that was really good. No falcons for Arlu though. Interesting. I think raccoons are also a good alternative. No crows at all either for Arlu. Interesting. No crow or falcon. I think cams aren't as good as they used to be either because of crows, and just birds are just so good right now. see what Sasha wants to do. Sasha gonna go skunk first. Raccoon first for Arelu. I definitely favored the raccoon player. I don't think skunks are that good right now either. I don't like skunks this patch.
You know?
Not really. I think maybe if you get 4 of them, but I don't know. I don't love it.
I think skunks are about as good as ever. Obviously, the tier 1 that's been brought in, they can't hit, and they're not much for tier 2s. So I guess it's technically enough to them, but still, like when you want to deal with, you know, a crowd of squirrels, there isn't really much more efficient than just 2 skunks coming in.
I guess so. That's true. I think Arelu though is not really a big tier 1 user. Like he won't get like 24 squirrels. He'll get like 9, maybe 12 squirrels and sink a lot of his money into tier 2. So I guess let's just see what happens here against Sasha. Ooh, Arelu gonna expand. Sasha's gonna try and punish this for sure.
Oh,
maybe not. Expand herself. Like, I don't know. I feel like when I use skunks, I always fail. And then I see like someone like Melvin use skunks. I'm just like, oh, they're broken. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, they're actually really good. Like, Melvin makes skunks look so good. Or like Tatanka. Tatanka has really good skunks as well. Or like this guy. This guy, I mean, he has the best skunks of all time. I'm hoping to see more of this guy in the tournament. I think he can make it pretty far. Are you gonna go random in the tournament, or are you gonna try hard?
We'll see how I'm feeling. I do intend to hope I'll actually remember to practice this time.
I haven't practiced too much, but the deck that I used against Murloc is the deck I think I'm gonna use basically the whole time, with some switching out.
Maybe I should actually start trying in the PBCs a bit harder. Actually picking decks, see what works.
Oh, that raccoon pullback!
I was focused on the cam. It really like single-handedly forced Arelu to back off the bar.
Oh my god, Arelu. This one raccoon going to town. He's gonna get the mill. Wow. Completely just rolls over. Oh, the cam though. You gotta back that up.
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here alive. That skunk gonna get out of here alive. It is. Oh yeah, Sasha can't counterattack. Or can he? I don't know. He's got the army advantage, but his army is so low HP. And Arelu has a nice defensive setup. Well, a decent defensive position. He's come out a bit while Sasha was taking a bath. I think with the cam skunk, Sasha should be able to get through these squirrels pretty efficiently. Arelu is micing them like a god though.
Oh my god. Those skunks, okay, so my skunks wouldn't have done that. Those skunks like spread everything. My skunks would have just targeted like the tier 2 and I would have got rolled over there. That was pretty crazy.
That was really good micro by Arelu.
Arelu just is something else, man. He's so good. And I don't think he signed up for the tournament, which is disgusting. Arelu going triple tier 1 now. Deep Sea Sasha sticking with the same build. This is a more interesting map. Arelu has some free bases. Sasha kind of has to fight. Although this high ground expansion is not bad because you have this nice choke point.
Yeah.
Especially if you're running skunks. I think this is a really good skunk map.
It does kind of like split his army though, because all of these hedges and cliffs means he can't, like, the path to this high ground base and then this path, this bridge over the water. It's a bit hard for him to do both at once unless he holds around the campfire.
I think
puts him,
it's gonna be just hard to push through that narrow like choke points though, don't you think?
Yeah, but he can't hold the bridge choke point and the path choke point at once because of the territory in between.
Oh yeah, look at that! Like you have to wrap around the back to defend. Like that's gonna be hard to defend.
Like he can't use both choke points at once. He'd have to come out far enough that he doesn't have the choke point anymore.
I guess you have to expand that way as Sasha though, yeah? Because you can't look at the map bottom right. Yeah. Is that right base accessible by Sasha?
No, he'd have to go all the way around. It might make he might be able to ninja it. As soon as he builds it, he can just burrow back to it. And there's not much reason for Aralu to go up there, but if Aralu does, like, then, you know, there's nothing Sasha can really do to defend it other than threaten to attack when Aralu moves to assault. I think Sasha's, like, standard path is taking him left. And Aralu
I think he has to take that high ground. I think you're right. Ooh, Aralu fast expand. Tier 1. Oh, he went cams. Oh, he's going cam opener. Okay. I mean, that's not out of the ordinary for Aralu at all. No. That's kind of on brand.
Cams are probably the best tier 2 to get quickly because they have the easiest time holding off like small amounts of tier 1. Like if you go skunk opener, then the lizards can just run around it or the squirrels can kite it. But you can't really do that with a chameleon.
And look at this, Aralu sees how the map is and sees that like Sasha will have to put his units on the high ground. Yeah. So he's gonna wrap his commander around and harass with the cam.
Okay, there is a falcon.
Look, Sasha leaves a falcon. Yeah, that's smart.
Oh, and the commander goes down. Is this falcon? This cam is gonna get a pig though.
That's a trade. That's a trade.
Yeah, I think you know, a farm is more valuable than a tier 2 unit, so trade up to
especially this early. And look, like Aralu already has a farm up.
Yeah.
Squizzard cam against squirrel, falcon, skunk. I mean, it's pretty even. It just depends on the engage. Both players, like, I don't know. I don't think Sasha can actually come up this ramp.
What, the one who's coming up now?
Yeah, I think he has to back off. That could get scary really quick. Especially with like a cam flank, but Aralu doesn't seem to have the cams in a good position quite yet.
No. But Sasha
it's all about that flank.
Okay, it looks like Sasha's decided where he wants to come in. Sorry, Aralu.
Is Aralu gonna attack here? This is 2 more farms for Sasha.
I don't know why he'd build up those moles and not. I think he can probably rush down the mill with them. He's got a lot of
oh, he's getting stuck!
That mill's going down so quickly. A lot of skunk gas on those squirrels, but they can't get the moles and the lizards as well. Still though, Sasha's keeping all his tier 2 alive. Well, almost all. He loses 1 falcon, but army-wise, that's definitely a good trade for him. It's just the fact that he's lost his eco.
That was such a decisive attack. I would have been scared and probably backed up just because of the choke point. I can't believe he just pushed up like it was nothing.
It came at cost. Might come back to bite him because I think Sasha has a counterattack in him.
I think he just overextended there. There's no cams on the field right now.
The second push was maybe too much. Sasha going for the mill, not the pig though, and now all of this tier 1 comes streaming back in. But this time it's from the same direction, so the lizards aren't able to avoid the gas as at the same time as the squirrels. But they are fighting in Aralu's. Aralu has the defender's advantage here. He is whittling Sasha down. The skunks are dead.
How is he doing this?
Oh, I don't know. Do you commit to that mill? Okay, he got it.
Sasha's gonna lose all this then.
Cost him the falcon, but he got the mill. I think Sasha's probably got enough to hold with this territory.
Sasha is so supply blocked right now. Sells the Falcons, probably smart to do so.
Yeah, but so
no
was
tier 2
Araloo.
for Araloo.
Like Araloo.
Yeah. Who has more food though after all of that? I wonder. Let me look at the graph. It looks like Araloo might have been like a whole minute of.
Araloo's farms were up long enough that I think they probably paid for themselves. Let's see.
He's trying to finish it here. I think if he loses this army, and he doesn't have anything to fall back onto, he kind of loses.
Oh yeah, both
Even
players,
if Sasha loses this mill.
both players down to such low eco that they can't really reinforce their army at this point. They need to rebuild their ecos from scratch, which puts Sasha in a precarious position.
Ooh.
Since this mill is so vulnerable, but at least he has a mill. Araloo's relying on the campfire.
Ooh, this is a good move by Araloo. Get the bonfire, get this pig maybe. Ooh, backs up, really smart. Okay.
It's not worth losing stuff for that pig. That pig's about to fallow. Yeah.
Yeah, true that. Man, that skunk range is insane.
So now Sasha really only has to defend this one choke point on the left. The lizards can come around and get some of the infrastructure, but it's going to be more time consuming, and it makes it much easier for Araloo to just Sasha to come out and hit that campfire. Oh, I think Araloo's gone in wrong
This
there.
is bad.
Yeah, the mill, spinning up all his units, so much skunk gas. He's got only tier 1 against all of this skunk. Well, just 2 skunks, but you know, it's what they're for. It's what they're good at, dealing with tier 1.
Exactly. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a Sasha victory. I don't know what. Oh, he's gonna go for lizards. He's starving. I mean, he's getting more squirrels out. He's got a farm up.
Yeah, he's getting enough that he can try and do a like second base race, but it's not gonna happen.
Wow.
Because Sasha can just stand on his mill. Okay, we're going to game 3.
It's a good series. This is the first series where someone took a game off each other. Oh no, okay, well, I thought it was bugged for a second, but we're back in the game. Araloo going for Skunk, Raccoon, Boar. Deep Sea going for the same exact build again. No crows. It's moles time.
Alright, will we get out to
Pretty
see the
even
tier
map,
3s?
too.
On a map like this, perhaps. They both got... Sasha's really only got the 1 expansion, but he's got a very defensive location.
All Araloo has to do is sit on top of this hill with skunks.
Yeah, but
and just
Sasha
scout.
can eco up so much sooner. Like, there's no way Araloo can realistically push into Sasha's base. Not unless he gets a devastating win.
Yeah, Araloo has to play a 3 base game, I think.
Yeah, Sasha has to
play
come out at
defensive.
some point, but he can eco up so much quicker, relying on the territory to make up for any army deficit. Maybe Russia's wolf and get even more eco. Like as soon as
lucky
Sasha
for
has,
Sasha, they picked moles on this map. I think this was lucky but good.
Yeah, because
for
it
them.
allows him to put some, threaten stuff without having to take his army out of his base.
Yeah. What were you saying though before?
Just that Sasha is going to have to move out, but he's just got such a defensive location that as soon as he basically gets 1 skunk warren up, then Araloo is going to be so screwed for attacking, because Araloo loves to get multiple tier 1s and then split them up. Like we saw last game, he had lizards, squirrels and moles all coming from different directions. That's how he deals with skunks that counter the tier 1. But you can't do that in a narrow corridor like this.
No. Okay, cam opener for Deep Sea. Araloo still no tier 2. Going for the expand instead. Maybe Sasha just wants to 1 base it and say fuck it. I'm not playing a 2 base game.
Sasha hasn't scouted the Araloo's expansion yet.
He knows something is up though. Something is wrong. Like
Probably.
food is missing.
But he might be expecting a tier 3. Like a quick tier 3.
Is it just time for moles? It's time for moles. Here we go.
He's got a good timing push here, coming in just as Aralu tries to get into skunks.
It's gonna take a while for the skunks to come out.
Yeah.
Maybe one gets out in time, but I think the attack's gonna be... Okay, here we go. Are we waiting for 4 moles, or are we just gonna go? We're just gonna go.
That's a woman down, that's a pig down, 2 pigs down. Okay, Cam's dying, the skunk is out. Is Sasha satisfied with that? A warren and 2 farms? I think I'd be satisfied with that. Though Sasha still hasn't scouted his base, so doesn't know that Aralu has 2 farms on an expansion. And he is low on army at the moment. He might have lost too much, or sold down too much. Aralu has timing to come in, but not taking full advantage of it. To be fair, this is, like we've been saying, this is tough terrain, so there's a good reason to be skeptical that he has the numbers to do it. And slamming down a tier 3 in the back anyway.
I like this for Aralu a lot.
Yeah? A boar will be really good at just pushing through here, because boar turns...
Yeah.
Boar turns Deep Sea, turns Sasha's choke point into Aralu's choke point.
Okay, Sasha sees it now, has a mole going up. I like the mole. I like to see double mole warren, but... Oh, Aralu's gonna scout it. Is he?
No, Sasha hasn't seen
Maybe
the...
not.
Sasha hasn't seen the boar warren.
No, the extra mill.
Oh.
This ninja mill.
Okay. Okay, double mole on this mill. Army's coming over. I don't think they'll get there in time.
You gotta wait for 3 moles.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Wow.
Yeah, Sasha jumped the gun.
Sasha in shambles right now. This is not good. There's a boar coming out. You didn't snipe the mill.
And
The
Sasha
only
still,
thing that counters this boar is the falcons.
Sasha still doesn't know about this boar. If he scouts it now, then, you know, it might just be too late.
Here comes the GG timing.
Because he's just slammed
Lots
a
of
bunch
farms.
of stuff into eco. He doesn't have time to, like, he would have wanted to scout this, like, when it went down, then go into heavy falcons, but he doesn't have time to do that anymore. Ball's nearly
I like
done.
this. He's spreading everything out. I mean, this is all you can do as Sasha. I like this. I like where he's putting the cams, too.
Is he going to hide them? Round
This is gross by Aralu. Look at this. This is just annoying.
Yeah,
This is a win more. Okay, the falcons are a good idea. He's bringing everything for some reason. Now his
Maybe-
spread is gone.
Yeah, maybe probably just a misclick.
Wolf!
Is
What?
he gonna have time to get that? And does he lose if he doesn't? Like, is it just a, that's my only out, so I better play to it?
I guess so. Okay, here comes the boar, though. Like, it's coming.
Oh, there's cams
Everything's
right
bunched
in
up.
there. Everything is bunched up together. I mean, all the squirrels go down. Hang on. It's basically just the ball left. And these falcons
Oh my
killing
god.
it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How does Sasha hold that? Okay,
He held
Sasha is
a tier
god.
3 while he was behind on army. That was
Aralu
crazy.
was up in army and lost. I don't understand. Incredible by Sasha. I feel like I had to rewatch that fight. That was insane.
Like this, it seemed like the skunks just gassed all the squirrels so efficiently that there was just nothing to deal with the falcons.
That's so incredible.
Okay, so
And now
Sasha,
there's a wolf on the way.
yeah, and Aralu is going in for another attack. I don't think he's going to work. Maybe.
Better micro here from Aralu
Like
this
his
time.
skunks,
Still.
he's
Wow.
got more squirrels alive. Chasing down that falcon. Does get it.
But the wolf is gonna get out, isn't it?
Yeah, the wolf is halfway done. It doesn't look like there's anything going to stop it. This, like, Sasha having this defensive position has helped a lot more than... Didn't think it would come out... Thought it would be useful, didn't think it would be this useful. Although, to be fair, most of his wins happened after the units had gone through it.
Yes.
Anyway.
And now the wolf is out.
Yeah.
This is just insane.
I don't know how Araloo beats that, but I didn't know how Sasha was going to beat the boar, and he did, so let's
Right.
not count Araloo out. Yeah.
If I was Sasha, I would have lost this game 2 minutes ago. 100%. I need to rewatch that fight. I think you're right though. I think the skunks took out everything on the ground, and then the falcons cleaned up.
I'm just surprised because it was only 2 skunks. There was cans as well, which seemed to have got behind the boar rather than tanking the boar, fighting the boar itself, which might have made all the difference. But I don't know how how Sasha managed to micro all of that. Okay. Yeah, here comes a big fight. I don't think Araloo is going to be able to hold. He is not. Wolf buff cans
I
are
can't
just
believe it.
something else.
Cannot believe that game.
Well done, Sasha.
Wow.
Top 2 for a reason.
Sasha, what? I don't even believe game 3. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna hop out of voice chat.
Alright, fair enough. Hang on, remind Sasha to update his score first. So we got squirrel, lizard, crow, falcon, snake, a wolf for QQ. Against pigeon, sorry, squirrel, pigeon, ferret, skunk, snake, badger for Sasha. Okay, map-wise, both players have an easy triangle. 2 close mills, pretty much symmetrical. And there's one in the bottom and one in the top. The one on the top is equal distance, whereas the one on the bottom is closer to QQ, so this is officially a QQ favoured map. But there's really not a lot in it. It's unlikely this will go to a 4-mil game, and it's even more unlikely that if it does, that Sasha won't be able to just hold this. Well, I guess that is a problem, that he actually has to hold this, whereas this one pretty much holds itself with this massive lake. Alright, QQ looking for a way in with his lizards. Found one. Oh no, he didn't. Did he? He kills 1 pig for 3 lizards. That's just about a good trade, because you also have the, like, a 60 food for 60 food, but you're also losing time farming with the pig. Sasha looks like he's not even retaking it. Okay, he does that. Don't know why I waited. Doesn't really matter. He had another meal to be going on with. Alright. Squirrels versus squirrel lizard. A classic matchup. Sasha has the numbers advantage for now. He's trying to get up some skunks to deal with the tier 1 from QQ. QQ doesn't really have any anti-tier 1. Will he go into falcons or just skip straight ahead to his wolf? Alright, 4 skunks for Sasha, that will help. We'll deal with the... That's what you really need to deal with, the... when your opponents split their tier 1 quantities between 2 different types, especially with the lizards, because they surround a unit automatically, which means they're going to be dodging most of the cone of gas the skunk shoot out. Shoot out. That's what I said, shoot. Oh, we got a badger one down. But also, QQ has 24 tier 1 anyway. It would probably be wise to get 2. Okay. 33 crows coming out, though. Can Sasha's big old squirrel ball deal with this? I have my doubts. Looks like my doubts are well founded. Now, what does QQ go for here? Now he's moving into warrens. He can't actually keep up the attack, he has to fall back. Big win, but Sasha does have the badger still. Still cooking. His supply blocked, he has to sell down for it. There it goes. QQ didn't ever scout that. Okay, Kikyu's placing a lot of food here. Does mean he's going to be able to reinforce quickly, at the very least. Which is going to be useful, because the badger's out. Alright, he's coming in. Now the problem here is the badger has a road, and the falcons don't get any benefit from that. The badger, hiding in the warrens, is able to just fully tank everything, clear up the rest of tier 1. I mean, QQ, I'd say is still probably winning because he's secured the rest of the map. He's got a 3rd mill ready to go. Whereas Sasha's really struggling to get this mill up, but it looks like he might have just secured it with the badger. QQ does have snakes to go for to try and counteract this badger, but he's sticking with a tier 1, going for a heavier lizard comp. Maybe this will become a 4 mil game. So many lizards for QQ. I wonder if he wants to try and do some run around, like hide them in the water, wait for Sasha to move out, and then jump on the mills. It's a thought. Probably better done with the crows, to be honest, though. QQ is almost entirely lizard at this point. I don't think a lizard ball beats Sasha's more well-rounded army. Like, so many of his lizards aren't going to be fighting because he's going to be trying to focus fire that badger. So like a good 70% of QQ's army just wasn't fighting for that entire thing because he just tried to rush down the badger. I don't think it's a good strategy. Like, if you want to try and lizard the badger, you need to wait for the badger to come out so you can jump on it. You can't just try and charge it down. Alright. Squirrel, lizard, crow, falcon, snake, wolf for QQ. Squirrel, mole, falcon, cam, or machine gun for Sasha. Is this the same deck from QQ? Looks pretty similar. Don't remember if he had falcons in his last deck. I think he did. Sorry, I had to look away to send a message really quickly. Ah, it was a sneaky cam from Sasha. Knocked out this expansion before it could really get going. Alright. That's 60 food, it's not nothing. Okay. So both players ecoing up. QQ has his Wolf one going. Sasha is coming around the side. QQ goes on a snake mission. This could end up badly for both people. Oh no, QQ's been caught out. Can he get these snakes away? Well, his army's coming in from the backside, but that means his tier 1 are on the cams. Meanwhile, his snakes aren't really contributing much, and that's, oof. Awkward spot QQ was in there. He had less army to begin with because he was working on the tier 3. Alright, QQ coming in with an early couple of lizards, picking off a farm. Still behind though. He's gone 4 farm double. QQ's seen it, sorry, Sasha's seen it. So I don't know if QQ's going to be able to get another. Which means QQ is actually going to win this behind. Is he just going to suicide in here? He is. Might be a bad idea. It was. Okay, now QQ is behind on eco and has lost a fight. Okay, QQ sells, but that's the seller's warrants, but holds the attack. Sasha didn't have a great angle there with the water. I mean, the bridge helped, but that was where QQ's units were standing, so a lot of his lizards had to go through the water and slowed them down a bit. Not much in it though, and Sasha is already winning because he has the second mill up, ready to go. But after a few wins in the early game, it looks like we're back to pretty much even. So a few wins for Sasha, if you couldn't tell who I was talking about. Alright, these toads go straight in. The lizards do most of the work though. Like, small number of crows just don't seem worth it. We've seen how good they can be when you like get a big flock up. But it seems like just 6 or 9 of them doesn't really do anything that is any more useful than just a regular, you know, another few units. Another few tier 1. Oh, I only just noticed somehow that Sasha doesn't have squirrels. It's rare for him. But it's working, and because QQ doesn't have toads or cams, it's actually he's rolled into he's picked a good game for it. Okay, now QQ is pretty much all in at the moment. He needs to get massive damage done here. QQ has a base with 6 farms on it. And even this is going to be the last time QQ has an even army. He needs to get devastating damage done. That's a start, but it's only 1 farm. And no, the lizards. Lizards in a straight fight, like outnumbering squirrels. The lizard's going to take it. Plus defender's advantage and the toad hits, and to be honest, I don't think QQ microed that super well. It was only going to go one way. But good effort. I mean, Sasha is, you know, Sasha is up there with Melvin and Tatanka, where he's just in sort of his own tier of player. So, no need for QQ to feel any bad about that.
Hello.
Hello. Alright. So, I'm going to end the PBC's over. I'm going to end the stream right now. Catch the VOD on YouTube if you want. And see you around. Toodles.
Bye bye everyone.